everyone, welcome back to my channel. This week I thought I would do a what is in my bag video, slightly different one to what I've done before, and it's what's in my cabin bag, because as this video goes live I'm away on holiday, so obviously I've been getting this other handbag already, getting everything in it, and seeing as they are my most popular videos on this channel because you guys are just as nosy as I am, because they're one of my favourite videos to watch, I thought I'd do what I take on holiday with me to have in the aeroplane. So yeah, the things that I do and the things that I feel I need whilst I'm going on a trip. But it is worth mentioning that this is a long haul flight. I'm going over to America, so it is going to be, I think it's a 9-hour flight. If I was doing a quick one down to like Europe, I wouldn't take all these things with me. But yeah, because it's long haul, this is what I will be taking. So this is my cabin bag, which is quite heavy at the moment. But it's this big, like, beige bag. It's ASOS own brand. It's nothing expensive. I think it's still available, so if I can find it on ASOS, I will link it in the down bar below, along with anything else that I, can find online. I bought this for going on holiday last year, so I bought this to use when I went to Florida last year, and it was perfect. I loved it. It was so handy and it fits everything in. Even when it's this heavy, it still, does its job and everything. So this is what my bag is. It's this really nice colour on the outside, and then the inside's kind of like a fake suede, which is in this brown colour. There isn't a fastening on the top. This is going to be really difficult to show. So on the top there isn't a fastening, it's just like a big open bag, and then there's a little bit that goes inside, so this bit here, sorry if I've moved position slightly, my camera keeps cutting out, so hopefully it runs now. But yeah, so this is the bag, and then also on the inside there is this little pouch bit here which clips in. I don't know if you can see the little clippy bit there, and this bit is zippable. So you can take this out and just have like a really big open bucket bag, or you can clip this bit in the middle. I like having this bit in because it means that it separates my bag into sections, which I find really handy for when I'm like doing flights and stuff. I can keep everything in certain sections. So yeah, that is the bag that I use. It is quite big. I mean, look at it compared to me. Like, my head looks tiny, but it fits everything in. It's really sturdy, which I didn't think when I first bought it. And yeah, I really love it. So I will go through what is inside now. So in the front compartment of my bag, so the very front part, I'll just grab things as they come. So the first thing that I grabbed is my hard drive. This is the hard drive that I always use, and because I am hoping, fingers crossed, to be filming while I'm out there, I thought this would be really, really handy for, when I've filmed, I can put everything on this at the end of the day, and then it like frees up the space on my memory card and things. So hard drive. Of course, every flight essential is headphones. Now these are Viho, I think that's how you say it, headphones. They're big over-ear ones. This is just the pouch that they come in. I'll get them out. And they just fold up. They're really handy for travel. So they fold up into this. And then you unfold them. And then they just go on like this. So they don't look the best. I don't particularly suit over-ear headphones. But for long haul flights, I refuse to use the ones that go in your ear. So yeah, I really like these, and the sound quality and everything is amazing on them. So I love these. I use these kind of on an everyday basis anyway. So like when I'm editing my videos and things, these are the headphones that I use. But they are a must for me for travelling because they're just so comfortable. I then also have this little makeup bag here, which is an Elemis makeup bag. And inside, I just loads of colouring pens. So I've got lots of different colours and like types and things. And yeah, this will make sense once I go through like the back pouch. But I do take a colouring book with me because I find it really, I don't know, I like to get immersed in that, and I find it quite good while I'm on a long haul flight. So yeah, I've got my crayons in this little bag. And then lastly, in this front section, again, a must-have, especially for a long haul flight, and that is an eye mask. Now, you do normally get them on flights. I find them really itchy and I hate wearing them. This one, however, I bought. So I actually got this from a Victoria's Secret outlet in Florida last year. It was super cheap. I don't know why Victoria's Secret sell these. I don't really get it. But I love this one. It's super soft, super comfortable, and it blocks out a lot of light. so I'm really hoping that this will help me sleep on the plane, especially coming home. But yeah, I do like to travel with one of these with me because I much prefer it to the ones the plane gives you. Okay, and then onto the back section of my bag. I'll do the middle pouch like at the end. The first thing that I have in there is my notebook. So this is my notebook. It says Jet Setter on the front. This is just from HomeSense. The majority of my notepads are from HomeSense. I think the value there is just amazing. And this is the one that I am specifically using for New York. So in the front it's got like our plans for the days. The back it's got like really rough plans and like a packing list, things like that. And I'm going to use this as a journal as well while I'm there, because this is the first time that we're going. I don't know, I just wanted to document things as it goes on. So I'm taking this with me so that I've got my plans with me, but also so that I can write in it while we're there as well. I then have the colouring book that I mentioned. So this is the colouring book that I use the majority of the time. And it's Millie Marotta's, I think that's how you say her name. Animal Kingdom colouring book. It's one of the really popular ones. I think a lot of people have this. But I just think it's really pretty. Like the designs are really nice. They're really intricate. And I don't know, I do really enjoy colouring. I find it very therapeutic. I get quite anxious on flights. I'm not a good like flyer. So this is really handy, and it is one of those things where you start it and like an hour later you think it's only been 20 minutes. So it's really good at passing the time. So it takes up a lot of room and it is quite heavy, but I do really enjoy taking a colouring book on a flight with me. And then the very last thing, which is in this back pouch, which is what is making my bag so heavy, is my laptop. Now, I wouldn't normally take my laptop on a trip like this with me. I don't really see the need for it. I'm going to be out every day. However, I'm obviously wanting to film and I need to put the footage on that hard drive somehow, which means that this is going to be coming in handy. So every night I will plug my memory card into this, plug my hard drive into this, and just kind of transfer things round and about. I also thought this would be quite handy for the flight home. I can make sure it's all fully charged and start editing one of my videos, which I think will be quite good for the flight home. Take some of the stress away from me when I get back, and it means that I feel a bit more productive as well during that time. So this is what is weighing my bag down. I do think it's going to be a necessity for this trip, just so that I can, you know, keep filming every day. I'm really sorry for how the light is going, guys. I think the products that I'm picking out are making the camera go funny, and then the camera itself is going funny as well as it getting dark outside. I'm trying to film this really quickly, so I do apologise for the weird lighting. Right, and onto the middle pouch of this. Now, I always find the middle pouches the most interesting because that is where you shove all your like little bits and pieces, although I'm still quite organised with it, so we'll see. So first thing is little headphones. I will probably use these in the taxi on the way to the airport and in the airport. As I said, I don't use them on the flight, but I do think they'll be quite handy for travelling like back and forth. So I'm definitely taking these with me, so they're in there. I've got my little connector things for my phone. So this is my connector so that I can plug headphones into my phone. And then I got a split connector as well. Never used one of these before. I don't know if I will use it this trip, but it means that you can plug like one section in and then two people can listen to the same media. And I thought this would be quite handy for like the plane or taxi or whatever. Tissues, because I don't know, sometimes you get a runny nose. I don't know. Tissues always seem to be one of those things that you have to take on holiday with you. My little makeup bag for the flight. So this is a Zoella Beauty makeup bag. This was from her Christmas collection last year, I believe. And I love this bag, like loca bag glitter. I just love it. So it's pink and like rose gold glitter, which I love. And in here I've just got my little toiletries that I want to take on the plane with me. So the first thing is my lip balm. So I'm taking an EOS lip balm. I can't remember what scent this is, but it's the blue one, so it's a blue stripy one. If you live in America, maybe you can tell me, but I love this, so I'm taking this with me. I then got my little bag for going through security, so I've only got 3 things in this. First thing I've got is the Neom De-Stress on the Go Mist, which I think I've mentioned before, but I do really like this, and as I said, I am an anxious traveller, so this will be really handy just for kind of spritzing while I'm, you know, on the plane, to kind of chill me out a little bit, so I like to take that with me. I've then got a little thing of dry eye eye drops. I suffer with dry eyes, it gets really annoying, and I think on the plane it's going to be even worse because of the recycled air. So I wanted to take these with me just in case I needed to use them. I didn't want to be sat on a plane for 9 hours with really itchy eyes, so I thought this would be handy to take with me. And lastly in this is the perfume that I'm going to be using for the trip, and that is Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream. Now this is a little one, this is only 30ml, and this is so handy for travelling. Now I have this in my handbag all the time anyway because it's super little and cute, but for travelling it's perfect. It's under the 100ml size and it means I can take it with me, and instead of having to wait for my baggage to come through and then kind of have a little bit of a spruce up, it means that I've got it with me all the time, so I can do it obviously not on the plane, but once I get off the plane, and that'll be really handy. Also in this bag I have one of my lipsticks. The other one will be going in the hold, but this is the one that's going in here, and that is Charlotte Tilbury's Hepburn Honey, which is my favourite nude. I absolutely love it. You see me wear it a lot of the time. That is what it looks like. And yeah, I just wanted to have a nice easy one with me so that when we get there in the evening I can just pop a little bit on. And then obviously got the boring things, so my toothbrush. And lastly I have some makeup wipes. Very rarely use makeup wipes, but I feel like flights are like the perfect reason to use them. So I always have some in, and these are the Yes To Cucumber Soothing Face Wipes. I really like the Yes To facial wipes. I think they're really thick. You feel like you're getting a lot of product on there. Unfortunately the cucumber ones don't like me too much. They make my eyes really hurt. I don't know why. So this is the last one of these that I've got. I will be picking some more up in America, but probably not the cucumber ones. But yeah, I really like the Yes To products. And then of course I've just got extra things like bubbles. Nothing too exciting. Then lastly in this bag, other than obviously what will be going in it just before we leave, so like passport, phone, all that kind of thing, I have my purse. So this is my purse that I'm using at the moment. I'm actually switching over for this trip, and then I'll be using this for the rest of the year. And this is just a standard Michael Kors purse. It's a black, I think it's leather, and it's the zip around, and then inside I've just got all my regular things. So I've got some dollars, and I've obviously got like cards and things that I may need. So like obviously with going to an airport, I know there'll be a Boots there, so I've got like my Boots card in there and things like that. And yeah, that's that. So that is everything that I'm taking with me in my cabin bag for this trip. There isn't a huge amount of stuff, but I do find that I can get myself quite busy with things on the plane. So fingers crossed I've brought enough stuff with me and it shouldn't be too bad. Let me know down in the comments what you guys take with you on long haul flights. I do them every kind of year, every other year. So if there's anything you think that I'm missing, not taking with me, please do let me know and I will make sure to include it for the next trip that I take. And yeah, that is everything for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I do apologise for the light change, but that is just what happens when it gets to winter. So thank you for sticking through this far. I will see you next week with another video, which will hopefully have been filmed in New York. So thank you guys for watching. See you next week. Bye.